Hi. So, we got a brand new game. Literally came out 10 minutes ago. I would have started earlier, but my mind is still recovering from this crazy tracking tech that Tui just showed me for the NFL game that just, like, a throwaway regular season game, like, that in a matchup that no one really gives a crap about. Like, the two teams are kind of dog water this year. Whatever. You know what? None of this has to do with boys kissing. Just boys tackling each other. Which, wow. I hated the way that came out of my mouth.
You know what? You could just do commentary. You're killing it.
Fuck you. Alright. So.
Not with this game on the screen.
Why are you like...
Not ever, for that matter.
Why are you like this? You know...
I had to think about that.
Why are you... Okay. Yes, it's spooky month. It's October. And there's a Spooktober visual novel jam. Yearly. If this stream gets enough traction, I plan on doing more. But for now... alright. This is Witcharoo by PACCHI Studio. I've streamed a bunch of their games, both by myself and with Tui for voice acting.
Hi.
We got fan art. Derogatory. Alright. I'm pausing the National Park remix. It's great, though, but I'm pausing it. Prepare for sound. Okay. Ooh, double bass kicks. Hi, Ivy. Hello, Fufu. A chill VN stream while you work? I hope it's chill. These guys up here, they're doing, like, a combination of, like, a lip bite and a tongue emoji?
Tongue bite.
Yeah. Go with that. Hi, Ivy. Fufu, thank you so much for bringing your chicken into the cafe. Your chicken is proudly subscribed to the stream. And that gives you...
I wish I watched this game. This football game.
Oh.
I can't. I can't.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked if you're good, because, like, I'm even still like, holy crap. But this is way too normie for what we're doing here.
Right.
Remember, we have to be degen as hell. It's a VN.
Okay. Oh, I can do that. I'm ready.
Oh, never mind. Be yourself instead. Oh, no, I'm good. Banger's derogatory.
Okay,
Banger's derogatory. Alright.
For the record, that's just me pitching my voice up 4 decibels.
And I hated it. I hated every second of it. God.
Not decibels. I don't know.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I got you. I got you. Alright.
Hello, ads.
Want a break from the ads? Too bad.
I just sneezed and coughed at the same time. I hurt.
I hate when that happens. Alright. I'll check the preferences and everything while we're waiting for the ads to be done. Alright. There's an accessibility menu, assistive self-voicing, screenshot, user interface. You can toggle dialogue skipping with tab. You can press control to skip dialogue. The menu's escape. Okay. There's lots of stuff here. You're playing Pokken right now, so reply slow. Enjoy your Pokken.
Hey, yo, Pokken.
Pokken.
Dead game. Very sad about it.
Pokken's good.
I love Pokken.
I'm just awful at it. One game,
I haven't touched it in forever.
One game that a lot of people like that I just don't care for is Pokemon Unite. But again, MOBAs aren't really my thing. 2 warlocks sitting in a cauldron, 5 feet apart. Yes, my first Spooktober stream is the spookiest thing of all.
Boys.
Yeah, that too. Oh, yours was a little bit less hateful, somehow.
What do you mean somehow? I'm the nicest one out of the 2 of us.
Stop it. You know that's not true. Alright. I will keep everything here, I think. To be honest. Victor, thank you so much for bringing your chicken into the cafe. Oh, there goes my... There goes lol. Oh well. Your Chicken into the cafe. Your Chicken is one of our most generous benefactors. I almost said generous benefactors. Holy shit. Don't worry about it. I corrected.
You're so ready for reading stuff.
Oh yeah. You can tell, can't you? The words are just gonna flow out of my mouth like honey.
So slowly?
Yeah, that's right. And dubiously sourced.
Yeah, you could have just said water.
I could've. You're right.
What the fuck?
You know, I just had to make it terrible. You know I gotta do it to him. Alright, I've stalled for time for this ad break. And there's 30 more seconds. After it's done... I say that like everyone's not subscribed in the chat so far. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
The ads are kind of useless now, aren't they?
No, they're not useless.
Money.
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 Also, you know, lack of pre-roll.
Boys.
Just...
More boys. Men. Money.
The money part. Yeah. There you go. It's to disable pre-rolls. Alright.
Honey.
Oh boy.
Money.
Are you lost, little kitty? Who could leave such an adorable kitten out here? Mm-hmm. Ah, seems like you're a... Is this where the degeneracy starts? I think so. Am I a masculine cat or a feminine cat?
You know, it's in the eyes of the beholder. You're a masculine cat.
Are you lost?
I'm seeing 2 mouses.
Do you have an owner? There's a mouse? My mouse is on screen?
Oh, now there's... Okay, now there's only 1. What? Oh, now there's 2. What?
No! No, 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 no. There shouldn't be a mouse. Don't capture my mouse input. Ugh. Distressing. Alright,
Okay,
better.
now it's gone.
Good.
What? What was that?
Are you lost? Do you have an owner?
I think of Brian meowing.
Okay. Thank you, Ivy, for bringing your chicken to the cafe. Not here for long, but already feels like home. I can see your cock just fits in so well. Book, thank you so much for bringing your chicken into the cafe. What haven't I said already? I don't want to sound redundant. Like... Yeah, no, your chicken's still passionate about the things that it follows. I'm glad your cock has rejected the worm. Oh. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
Meow, 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 meow,
Oh,
meow,
it's
meow,
Witch.
meow, 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 meow.
Oh, she's picking up speed.
Check it, meow, meow, meow. What am I doing? Trying to communicate with a cat. I'll keep you in the meantime, until we find your owner. However, if it turns out you're just a stray, after all. Oh my god. Oh lord.
Patchy, have fun.
Oh yeah. I suppose you'll have no choice but to stay with me. Isn't that right? What shall I name you in the meantime? Alright. What am I named, guys? I will go with Jabungus. You don't want me to go with Jabungus.
Or do they?
I don't know. Damn it. Chocobus. What was it? Chibus?
Chubus?
Chubus. Chubus. Alright, Chubus it is. I know. I'll call you Chubus. No, not Chub. No. Let's get you to my abode now.
Oh, too late.
Why do I feel like I'm in danger? Okay.
Episode 1. Ooh-ah.
What just happened? Wait, I'm pretty sure that's the protagonist.
Yeah.
So, should we swap, maybe? Do you want to be Priscilla, because she's her?
Because she's her?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll be Priscilla.
She's her.
You gotta minimize me or move me or something.
What? Oh no, what's wrong?
I'm slightly covering up some text box.
Oh. I see.
You might have to move me all the way to the left. Yeah.
Damn. Alright. You're bigger now.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, do I do my Yuri voice?
Do you want to?
What just happened? I gave you food and now you're a human being?
Well, I'm a lot more human than you, apparently. Who the hell feeds a cat mushrooms?
Look rich to you, ungrateful cat. That's all I have to eat.
That's pathetic.
You can't blame me for being poor. How dare you talk to your owner like that?
Owner? Since when did you own me?
What's with that reaction? Anyone would love to be owned by me.
Rephrase that.
No. You'll be biting your tongue once I form my biggest cult ever. I can't wait to finally have people who worship me.
What's a cult? Some kind of food?
Huh? Every creature in this region is well aware of a cult's influence. It's practically the sign of a witch's status. There are only so few cults that have over hundreds of followers, and the only warlock who has ever gotten that far is the Black Mage. It's a ranged magic DPS.
Yeah.
Before he suddenly vanished one day, he promised to resurrect the god of death. And to this day, his cult still believes that he will soon appear and lay truth to his claim.
Wow. I really don't care.
Still, it's rare for a creature to not know the basics of a cult. Are you even from around here?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I have a few vague memories, but it's all blurry. I definitely had a home before. I remember that much.
How disappointing. Black cats are super rare in this part of the region. I would be a fool to give you up so easily.
What are you planning?
Isn't it obvious? I am going to strike a deal with you.
Huh?
I will help you find your owner if you help me advertise my cult. But if you don't find your owner in 1 month, then you're mine.
Don't I get a say in this?
We're getting up bright and early tomorrow. That's how every cult hunt becomes successful.
Oh yeah? How many people are in your cult already?
Well, we have one guy. His name is Ted.
You never trust a cult member named Ted. Priscilla, this is basic stuff.
2. Oh, I was close. Including you. Are you Ted?
Hell no. The next morning comes, and Priscilla and Chubis make their fuck my ass. Didn't you say this cult hunting crap is always successful? Why has everyone been slamming the door in our faces for the past half hour?
Today has been successful. People don't normally answer the door for me. Consider this our win.
What do the posters even say? Chubis snatches one of the flyers to read. Join my cult today. You want to read that?
Join my cult today. Benefits: worshipping me.
This flyer is terrible. You know what? I'm proud of you.
I knew you'd understand. So if we keep being successful like this, someone might end up calling BREW at this rate.
BREW? Brew? It's, you have a lot of dialogue, I guess I'll take another. It stands for the Brigade of Real Elite Witches. That's the first time I've heard someone ask about them. How long have you been under a rock? I've slept under a rock before. Is that so?
Cubis isn't from this town.
Sounds about right. Although we don't get many outsiders in here often.
Saros, I'd like to properly introduce you to my new pet, Chubis.
Rephrase that.
No.
Right. Nice to meet you, Chubis.
Saros is my closest friend. He's the ultra-wicked divination detective of our town.
And no, I'm not really a voice actor, but I'm trying to break into it. It's just a little difficult.
We are both amateurs.
That's too much. Divination detective? Yep. With my specialized use of divination, I can track down suspects and piece together crimes more quickly. See my necklace? It's actually a pendulum. No. Fuck. So long. No, it's over my...
Oh, now I see it.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a nice pristine shine on that white crystal. Must have been a lot of positive energy back at the sesh.
Shut up, Priscilla. It's actually a pendulum, not a crystal.
Pendulum.
You weirdo. So long as you're within 5 feet of me, I can determine whether anything you say is a lie or the truth.
It's a pendulum, the worst feature in any Yu-Gi-Oh generation.
Damn.
Chewis, go on, try it!
Okay, well... What? Nightwing.
It's a Nightwing anyway.
Since Sirius is so great and also happens to be your friend, how about he joins your cult? I would definitely love to, but as a member of Brew, I can't commit to any cults.
How boring! I swear everyone who gets recruited into Brew becomes boring!
Oh, your pendulum's so sharp and pointy. Is it really potent, or are you just happy to see me? Foo-foo. Sounds like you're just jealous.
Jealous? Why would I... Rebooting. Why should I be jealous of some overrated police force when I have my cult to form? Wait, I didn't mean you. I meant...
It's okay. But, Priscilla, you seriously need to be careful with that. Bruce still has their eyes on you from the last festival you crashed. I had to say that you were drunk off the cider when you climbed on the stage in the middle of a performance. I can't keep covering after you, and I want to believe that you have good intentions.
Yeah. You're always lecturing me.
A worry nut? What's a worry nut? Is it like a worry wart?
Worry not.
Is it like a worry wart? But like...
Maybe.
I see. You should listen to him.
What? You're agreeing with him? That has to be ganged up on, phrasing.
I just want to find my own home already.
It's okay, Chubis. I know you're just scared and lost. My friends are your friends now.
Fuck. Do I be an asshole? I kind of want to be an asshole. What do you guys want? You have friends?
Shut the hell up.
Well, I won't keep you guys. Just please be careful. Chubis, you seem pretty reasonable. You'll have to keep her in check. Right? Hachi. You made this in a month. I'm not going to be angry. That was rhetorical. Shut up, Mecha. Thank you for the hydrate, Ivy. Meow. Right. Goodbye, Priscilla. It was nice meeting you again, Jubis.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Despite Sirius's warning, Priscilla continued to put up posters for her cult. You're still putting them up? What about his warning?
What about it? Trust me, I've done this loads of times. I'd be surprised if Brew actually showed up and...
I kind of
Hold
want...
it right there!
I kind of want an Ishimaru voice for whoever this is.
Hold it right there!
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
State your name and business.
Jubis.
You already know my name, Celery. But I shall offer it due to formalities. My name is Priscilla, and my business is also known as the Mushroom Cult.
Wait. Celery and sap.
No way. Unless her name is actually Solar.
Was it Celery and she just called her Celery and now her name's Celery?
I think so.
Okay. Got it.
No, you don't.
What is your business terrorizing folks with your so-called marketing schemes? Enma and I had to respond to your numerous reports again.
I ain't terrorizing anyone. I'm just offering flyers for my cult.
So it is about her cult, again.
Enma nuts. Once again, Priscilla, may we remind you that it is against the law to publicly promote cults. Such groups are not meant to be exposed to adolescent witches, especially.
What? Plenty of children would love to join my cult one day. That's something people say.
Please rephrase that.
No. It's nothing dangerous or weird. It's just celebrating the older arts of potion and spell making.
Do you have to advertise it as a cult then? If you want a general audience, surely you can advertise a club instead.
I want to be worshipped in the process.
Priscilla!
Wait, who's the guy and who's the girl? Like, talking? Because it...
Celery is
the girl.
the pink hair.
Okay.
Enma nuts is the boy.
And me.
I'm fine. Sorry, Celery.
Sorry, but what kind of name is Celery?
It's Celery, not celery.
Priscilla, we truly have faith in you. We're not trying to be bullies. We're just concerned that your head is too wrapped around this whole cult thing.
If you join my cult, you would understand.
No, thank you.
What kind of person recruits an officer to join their cult?
People like the Black Mage and Pumpkin Jester have huge cults. Hundreds of fans praising them. I want to be surrounded by that kind of attention.
Those kinds of people shouldn't be admired. One of them is a literal criminal! Besides, the Pumpkin Jester's cult is illegal, nor is his cult even recognized in this town.
It's still huge in other towns. Why is it the Black Mage's cult the only thing this town recognizes anyway? Seems pretty biased to me. Pretty motivated if you ask me.
Who cares? You're going about this the wrong way for the wrong reasons.
What are you saying?
The only reason you're obsessed with cults is because you're trying to replace the fact that you've never had a real family.
Bless you. Sorry. Priscilla swiftly turns on her heel, marching away. Oh, wait! Priscilla! The blonde witch has already stalked off. Jubis Chubis glances back at the two officers before following her. Solari, it's too harsh.
Perhaps it was, but her infatuation has gone too far and unchecked. We can only be lenient for so long due to her unfortunate upbringing. But she's already dragged Chubis into her antics.
Meow.
We can't have another situation like the Pumpkin Jester. The Chancellor had a particular disdain for cults too. While she cannot outright ban it within our town, it would be unwise for Priscilla to get on the wrong foot with her.
I suppose you have a point. Speaking of which, it's nearly time for a meeting with the Chancellor.
Let's go. You can handle all of this afterward. Don't mind me, just giving good reasons as to why I said she don't have a fan. Oh, hello.
Oh my god! Holy fuck! Girl! You got the whole state
on my glasses.
Girl, you have the whole state of Florida dripping from your fucking hat. No. You two are late.
My apologies, Chancellor. We had to deal with our usual public nuisance.
I will forgive it. However, speaking of public nuisances, we have another one returning soon. Are you referring to... Yes, the Pumpkin Jester. Our town's 100-year anniversary is going to be held this weekend, which is also the day that our first Chancellor returns. We can't afford to screw up in front of him.
Of course, ma'am. We'll make your father proud.
Do not let me hear you say that again.
My apologies step on me?
Excuse me. No, I didn't hear that. Now then. As for the Pumpkin Jester, I wouldn't put it past him to coordinate another attack during this time. We need to be prepared for potential encounters. Are there any ideas you have in mind, Anne?
I will make sure every entrance of our town is guarded by our force.
Who is the captain here? Lieutenant Solari?
I apologize once more. Stomp on me.
I'm sorry, Solari is really desperate for you to get... Mommy? Solari has the right idea. I plan to follow through with what she suggested.
Steppies?
Thank you, Captain Enma. Nuts. I must continue to aid in the preparation for our festival. In the meantime, I fucked that sentence structure up. I just completely fucked it. Literally just bent it over, so I'm counting on Brew.
I wish that were me.
You wish you were that sentence structure?
Yes.
Oh god. This concludes our meeting. Although, Enma, I would like to have a word with you.
Is there anything else you'd like me to say to me, ma'am?
You may go. Solari storms off, leaving Enma and Victoria. I want to vouch for Solari. She means well. She's one of our most motivated lieutenants our barracks have seen. You need not be concerned. If you believe I wish to speak ill of Lieutenant Solari, I mean. I trust her loyalty, but she could be too spontaneous. I need clear, level-headed minds handling this matter. This is why I chose for you to become captain rather than her. So, what is it that you wish to speak to me about? Earlier, before our meeting. By any chance, were you two referring to the public nuisance as Priscilla? Well, I wouldn't call her that. It was just her usual shenanigans. I promise it isn't worth her Chancellor's attention. There is something I am concerned about involving her. On the day that the Pumpkin Jester reigns his attack, I need you to do everything in your power not to have the two cross paths. If you are saying that Priscilla would conspire with the Pumpkin Jester, she isn't like that. I thought the man behind the Pumpkin Jester's mask wouldn't become who he is today as well. I will not let the first Chancellor down. Are we clear? Yes, ma'am. You may go.
There you are.
How long were you standing in front of the entrance?
Long enough. So, what were you two gossiping about?
Don't worry about all that. It wasn't about you. It's just another task I was entrusted to.
I don't get it. I bust my ass every year to show how loyal and committed I am. Every year they pass me up for someone else. What am I doing wrong? Will I always be stuck as a lieutenant?
Solari. You'll be a captain one day. I promise.
Easy for you to say.
Enma watches Solari storm off. Wish I could understand our Chancellor's mind. Single thing she says and does is like a water bottle being smashed on a granite cabinet. Really, it's like, I think that's what Solari wants the Chancellor to do to her. I don't
This OST
get.
go crazy.
I don't get it. My God. Man. Everything.
Sounds of Solari bursting off. I almost said busting off.
Busting off. No. No, she didn't get her steppies. You got to a 23 Steak and then lost it to a Krogunk? A Krogunk? People play Krogunk? Pokken?
Yeah. Krogunks and Pokken.
No, I know that. It's just people play him?
Oh, yeah. I play.
Damn. Oh, right, because he's goofy.
I don't actually play Krogunk.
Thank God. Sorry. Every single thing she says and does. Is it all really just to appease her father? What?
Hold up.
Well, I'm not saying that. But the person behind me is saying that. I sound insane. I'm holding up.
Oh, you have to. No.
No, I know I need to click on next
saying-
episode, but... Oh, hold up? Wait,
It's called Hold Up.
I'm screaming! Help me! I don't understand these things.
You just click next episode, which is called Hold Up. Like, what's the hold up?
Priscilla... Are you alright?
Of course I am.
What? But after what Solari said... If it's true, I mean...
It is true, but it isn't as if I'm not aware of it. I know that my motives are selfish. I do want my own family. Always dreamed of it, ever since I became aware that I was the odd one out growing up. If anything, Celery's nagging motivated me. Spite is my greatest motivator after all.
I actually love her, by the way. That's not something to be proud of. There are other kinds of families.
Yeah, friends and all that junk. It isn't the same.
Maybe you've just got to experience having close friends first in order for it to feel that way.
I never will until I have my cult.
Apparently, Priscilla's literally booked, and I know, Ivy, the placement of the hold-up bubble was just killing me. That's why I was so out of it. Yeesh. Well, I'm still surprised at how quick you bounced back.
I'm used to it. I'm like a ball. I am grateful for the previous chancellor who basically took me in and had the town help raise me. Our new chancellor, on the other hand, is such a pain in the butt, though.
You've run into them?
Let's just say we've shared the same roof for a while.
Oh, right, that was me. Priscilla, Chubis. Are you two already on your way home? If so, make sure to close your blinds and lock every entrance.
Eh? What's the emergency?
I overheard Solari and Enma mentioning the Pumpkin Jester. They anticipate he may finally strike against our town. Soon.
Oh, sounds fun, but I have a bodyguard now. I'll be fine.
You better not be referring to me.
Besides, Saros, shouldn't you be hiding out too? You're a detective, not an officer.
I'm capable of combat too, but I've been searching after the Pumpkin Jester for years. And today's the day I'm finally going to catch this guy. Really? Looks like your divination disagrees. Well, it's not always accurate anyway. Uh-huh. Sure. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Safe travels, you two. Remember what I said. Lord. Who is that guy, anyway?
He's an odd story. The Pumpkin Jester was a sweet little kid. He grew up very studious at the top of every class. Everyone either loved or envied him. He's kinda like me in a way. After graduating with honors, he got all sorts of offers from different companies. Brew had personally sent him a captain's invitation. It was last heard that he considered taking up Brew's offer. Then he vanished. No one suspected what a maniac he'd become in the following years. He suddenly had a growing cult of his outside this town. To this day, it is still unknown how or why he turned into a criminal. It's also what scared a lot of people about cults now. They think I got into his head and made him go insane. But I'm not that dumb.
But... Girl!
I'm not that dumb.
Girl!
I ain't trying to go around attacking people for fun. I just want a fan club.
Girl! Can't it just be a fan club, then?
Normally, I'm not one to interrupt when the topic's focused on me.
What voice do you want to give Pumpkin Jester? Because I'm sure that's what it is.
Let me see him. Unfortunately for you, I'm in the mood to play around for a little.
A powerful slash cuts into the building beside the two, barely cutting their jackets. Me too. This OST. Me too. Did you scream? Because it was completely nothing heard.
Oh.
Kinda. Is that?
Also, I totally just realized I can't hear it through the stream.
Oh. Wait, the stream doesn't have audio?
Yes.
And no one was...
On your Twitch, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
But through Discord, it is not.
Hold on. Let me see then.
So when I said this OST is a banger, banging on the counter. That's better.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Oh, this is a good line.
Oh shit! Is he trying to kill us?
He's a criminal, isn't he?
I've got it! I'll cast one of my most powerful dark spells!
Why didn't you do that before?
Shut up!
After fumbling in the pockets of her jacket, Priscilla quickly turns around and swipes her hand in a horizontal motion. Fine black powder escapes her hand, completely engulfing the Pumpkin Jester's face.
Yes, I got him!
What does it even do?
It gives him lung cancer.
Oh my god? Priscilla!
It'll melt his face off.
Priscilla! Both of those are off! Priscilla!
COPD's nuts.
That's brutal! As long as it stops him. Oh? Damn, bro. Her face, please! Please! god. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
It didn't work!
What kind of spell was that, you useless witch?
I'm useless? Aren't you a familiar? Use your own magic!
I already said I can't! The two are cornered in an alleyway. The pumpkin jester begins to slowly inch toward them, raising his blades.
Oh, we're done for!
Audio might be a little too high. As in, like, things are too loud. If anyone else feels that way, let me know. Sorry about that.
Me? My coat!
Who cares about that right now? If that's the case, then I can just raise the audio on Witcharoo a little bit. Okay. Before the jester could take another step, uniform steps thudding over cobblestone could be heard.
Oh, Brew came prepared this time. I'll catch you guys later.
The masked man jumps away, disappearing just as reinforcements show up. Everyone follow in that direction! Priscilla, Chubis, are you alright? Damn, do I go for the gay option or the sarcastic deadpan option? I am, now that you're here. Well, hopefully our forces will capture him.
At the very least, we could chase him out. Ugh, why does this have to happen on the week of the 100th anniversary? Maybe it's because it's the week of the 100th anniversary, because that's symbolic or some shit.
I don't fucking
You
know.
two, come in and get your wounds treated. Then we will interrogate you.
What? Oh.
What? What? We're the victims!
Being interrogated doesn't automatically make you suspects, you dunce. But it is suspicious how the pumpkin jester just so happened to attack you two specifically.
Victor, thank you so much for the fun factor, Dame. This game was made in a month. It was PACCHI's September pet project for the Spooktober Visual Novel Fest for this year. Exactly, thank you, Tui.
It was coincidental!
Guys, please! Let's focus on securing the gates and getting them treated.
Can't believe they had us monitored for a week after the incident. How long has it been? I missed an entire week of advertising my cult.
3 days. It's been
And
3
it's
days.
your fault!
You got me dragged into this too! You promised we'd look for my previous owner. It's been a week and all you've done is use me for your own benefit.
You can't throw this all on me! I've already got my hands full with other stuff!
But you promised me! I trusted you, and I've already ran into the law several times and got attacked by some dangerous criminal. Everything about you is a hazard, and the only person you ever look out for is yourself. You're so incredibly selfish, Priscilla.
It's fine.
It's fine.
This cult thing. Everything. I didn't want to admit it, but it is really hard. Been going at it for years, but nothing's changed. All I've done is scare people even more. I just wanted a family. A group of people who care about me. But I don't deserve that. Even if rebooting. If I can't even care for the only people who still care about me. Maybe I'll never have a family.
But it's not impossible. Oh shit. Oh shit, a hydrate, moistening, moistgate? Oh fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, I could use that.
Stay moist. And I have choked my voice acting partner for tonight to death. Cheers. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Fun fact about cats. My mother's allergic. Not a fun fact about
me
cats.
too.
Catboys are real cats. You just like cats. L plus ratio plus you fell off.
Catboys are overrated.
You're right. All right.
Find something more original.
But it's not impossible. A cult of worshippers will never replace a true family. Friends can. You have Cyros, and, well, me. You're my first friend, you know.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have put you through all of that. You don't deserve that. Your first friend shouldn't be someone like me. You should just leave.
Jeez. Stop making things awkward. You're gonna ruin dinner for us once we get back home.
Back home?
Yeah. Home. Hey, don't cry. People are staring.
Promise I'll be a way better friend. I'll find your owner. I promise.
Thank you, Priscilla. Several days later. Let's see. I don't have half of these ingredients Priscilla's asking for.
Bring that piano in expeditiously.
How does she expect me to go grocery shopping for her? What the... One of these ingredients... Black cat tooth? If no one sells this, then she better not be referring to my teeth. Whatever. Maybe I can find some familiar faces around town and ask them. And my nuts. I'm gonna look for celery first.
Jewis? Almost didn't... Rebooting. Almost didn't recognize you without Priscilla at your side. Oh shit!
oh.
The Rizzler!
Fuck. Fuck, I should have made a save. Damn.
You can save now, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made quick saves. But, fuck. Come back. Didn't recognize you either.
What is that supposed to mean?
Never mind. I do need your help with something.
What is it?
I don't know where to go for half of these.
Let me see that. A grocery list? I'm surprised you don't know what most of these are. Have you never lived in a witch society? I guess you're just in a bitch society.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow. Meow. I don't know. I'm just a cat.
You're... what?
What? I haven't been wearing a fake headband. I'm not some gamer boy. That's what you think. Long story short, I'm a familiar who was cursed to stay in my cat form. Priscilla is the one who broke me out of that curse. With... mushrooms.
I love Dorohedoro. I'm surprised she was selfless enough to do that.
Believe me, it was not for selfless reasons, but I am grateful for that much. I don't remember much about my past, but she still gave me a home.
I see. So that's your dynamic. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge last week. I assumed you were a friend that she managed to brainwash.
It's alright. Bygones.
Bad.
Well, now it's not alright. I can't just say... You can't just burp whenever I say bygones.
Yeah. Anyway, here, I've mapped out the stores you need to go to. Thankfully, it's not too many ingredients, although I have never heard of a few of these either. Choose your words wisely.
Thank you, Solari.
Of course, Chubus. See you later if we do cross paths again.
Yeah. See ya. Buying all the ingredients for the proper stores, Chubus begins to return home. However, Chubus pauses from a particular scent. That guy over there. I haven't seen him before, but I recognize his scent.
You sure like to stare, don't ya?
No, I just get trapped playing characters that are obsessed with smells.
Boy smell. I smell a boy.
Oh, fuck.
What's up? You were rebooting already. What's up? You and your little friend went into hiding for quite a while after I barely touched you.
You tried to kill us.
I'm sure you know me from Lycoris Recoil.
Unfortunately, I do, but you're him,
My
so it's
name's
okay.
Majima.
I got that. God, fuck my... Fuck. Mm-hmm.
Nah. It was all fun and games. Honest.
Who even are you?
What does the town call me again? The pumpkin jester?
I mean, you do have pumpkins on you, I get it. And you're wearing an orange shirt, so like...
Why would people ever call me that? I don't understand.
You literally have my brother in my jester in Christ, you literally have... 2 fucking pumpkins on you, and you have an orange shirt. You are a pumpkin anthropomorphized.
Oh yeah, well you're a fruit.
Fuck you.
Pretty corny if you ask me. Corn is not a fruit. I could have came up with, like, 10 different names. You're real fun. I've never seen you around town until recently, so I don't mind getting all personal. Name's Mask. You know, like, the thing you put on your face.
Your
I'm
mom
gonna
must
go
have
on your
really hated
face.
you. Your mom must have really hated you.
That's what the point of the mask is.
God fucking... I will run a quick ad break for that. For God's sakes. And we're
Indie Home
back.
Pack at Phoenix, huh?
Yeah.
Have you seen their rates? Really great stuff.
Okay.
And you're the mysterious black cat familiar Chubis, right?
How did you...
As if that's important. My concern is how close your relationship is to Brew. A little birdie's seen you chatting around with some of them.
Can I take a wild guess at who that birdie was?
Come on, tell me. How familiar are you with Brew?
Are you coming on to me?
Huh? You're pretty and funny, but I'm not trying to flirt right now. Listen, I've had my eye on you for a while.
You can't just say that after what you just said.
Take your pick. Which is the real sentence?
Neither of them. I think you're full of shit. Mask. Book. Not book. No, not you, book. Not... Fuck.
Why did you...
No.
And quite frankly, I can't trust myself with anyone else.
I can't even trust myself. I don't know who I am.
Trust nobody.
I've got
Not
too,
even yourself.
I've got too much
Hello?
money.
Hello, Black China?
I get the president on the phone. Get the chancellor on the phone. I forwarded her a brick.
And quite frankly, I've seen the Magna Carta. I have seen the Eye of Horror.
No one's gonna understand that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Dracula flow lives rent free in our
I've
head.
thrown yellow diamonds under the Great Pyramids of Giza.
What are you talking about? I don't even know your flow.
And that's my point. You're the only one who I can talk to. About Brew, about this town, about Victoriette.
Oh, not you two. Don't tell me you want to get stepped on by her too.
No, I want to crush her.
The power dynamics. I'm so confused. Get you
It's
a
triangle, you see.
Get you a VA who can do both over there. Damn. To crush or be crushed. You don't have to choose when it comes to Tui VA.
Flip a coin. Listen to me. I grew up in this town. Not everything is what it appears to be. It's...
Chubis? Emma. Is that...
Ah, shit. Catch you later, Chewis.
Hold on. Mask already disappeared from the scene, having left Enma too stunned to chase after him.
Wow, you're really great at your job.
You're lucky you're pretty. It'll be fruitless to go on another chase.
It's just albedo.
Maybe that's all people want. Maybe all people want is Witch Officer Albedo. You ever think of that?
I do like albedo. He's my favorite character in Genshin. I think I'm gonna play through Genshin again. Anyways.
It'll be fruitless to go on another chase, but I'm more concerned about the circumstances I discovered you two under. Was he threatening you? Did anything happen? Are you alright?
No, we were just setting plans for dinner. Everything's fine.
I'm not too sure. You know you can always report to us if need be. Certainly odd. It's been showing up more often than usual. And the Chancellor predicted that this may happen as we get closer to the 100th year anniversary festival. Right. Please, try to stay safe in the meantime. I'm not sure why the Jester has been confronting you specifically, nor do I want to make any awful assumptions. But
I sincerely hope you're not gay.
But you will tell us if anything fruity happens, right?
You will tell us if you've come to realize anything, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Chubis. I shouldn't be away from my post for too long. I'll see you then. Yeah, see ya.
Hold up!
No, I'm not holding up.
I pull up! Hold up in the after party, you and all your friends and you love to get naughty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is banger.
Hold up. Okay, sorry, I'm good.
Oh shit. Jump scare.
Jump scare.
It is spooky.
Woo! Woo!
Alright, welcome to this giant oil painting I just did.
Wow. You're really talented at this. Have you ever thought of going on tour?
For painting?
Yeah.
No. Alright! Thanks to your helpfulness in getting the ingredients, I was finally able to mix a few potions.
Want to reboot again?
Rebooting. I was finally able to get a few potions mixed up. I read that part backwards.
Yeah, no, I did something similar.
My dyslexia kicks in sometimes. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna make a potion for that.
Just don't let it turn you into a dog or whatever. That'd be the worst. I'm surprised you haven't dragged me around to go cult marketing.
Well, I'm re-strategizing for now. Leave me alone.
Right, yeah.
What's the matter?
Remember that guy who attacked us?
You don't mean the pumpkin jester? I'm surprised you came out unscathed then. Wait, how come you're only telling me just now? As much as I don't like running into them, we've got to tell Brew.
No.
Huh?
It's just... He told me some things.
Oh yeah? Like what?
I'm not sure how to put it. He basically said he's suspicious of Brew.
Of Brew? That's pretty odd. since he was excited about getting recruited by them back before he became a criminal. Though my own experience with Brew, beside them being stingy, is that everyone just feels so different after getting recruited. I've known Edma and Saros before they got recruited. I'm not saying their entire personalities changed, but something has always felt different. I can't even criticize Brew or do half the things I used to in the past without them getting on my ass about it. Really makes me wonder what dumb rules they're probably being forced to follow.
Mask was recruited to Brew before he supposedly vanished. Is it possible that something happened before his recruitment? Or was it after?
What you thinking about?
Boys, 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 boys.
I was busy thinking about boys. Boys.
Okay. You mentioned that people tend to compare you to Mask. It's not really a compliment, but more of an insult, right? But what if it's neither?
What are you trying to say?
Have you considered doing crime? I forwarded you a brick. Hello, Blackshine? You share the same opinion, bro. It's not to say that you both hate it. You just feel weird about it, right? Usually I'm able to trust my gut instinct. Right now I want fish. When he spoke to me, something told me that he really does have a reason to be suspicious. I can't take a Switch screenshot, damn it. I'm not condoning the way he's handled it. I mean, he tried to fucking kill us. But if there is someone on the inside, and someone on the outside of this town who both feel the same way, that warrants some cause for suspicion, doesn't it?
I suppose. So what? It's not as if we could do anything about it. We could be paranoid for no reason for all we know. I'm moving different. Shit ain't got nothing to me, man. I'm a dog.
No, I'm a cat, and I don't bite the... Even so, don't you see? If we can solve Mask's crime, then we won't have to be monitored by Brew anymore.
Oh, I see. Now we're talking. How are we gonna solve it, though? I don't feel like getting attacked by that psycho again.
We might not have to. His issue is partially with Brew, so... There's only one person who can answer our questions about Brew's internal system, truthfully. And I guess they'll happen after that ad break. Ah, damn. Ah. So, chat. How are you holding up? Thank you for the hydrate, Ivy. Hopefully you're enjoying this so far. Oh, I forgot to change the Go Live notification.
Oh.
That's awkward.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
F-Zero looking crazy.
The end time, asterisk, not F-Zero. Asterisk. Sorry about that. Okay, fixed. Wow. I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bath. Ugh. God, I'm so sorry. Ugh.
I'm moving like French Montana, huh?
Damn. You have voice mod for that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say. You're able to...
I'm only pitched up a little bit just for Priscilla.
Not even for other girls, just for Priscilla.
Yes.
I understand. Priscilla deserves it. She's her.
I have one female voice.
And it's Yuri from Camp Buddy.
Yes!
She is so based. Absolutely. Asterisk ovaries explode asterisk?
Call that pussy the Matrix because I'm in this bitch and I can't get out!
Oh my god. Please. Please. It's fine. We're fine here. Ivy says naughty. I'm pitched up. No, not like that. Ivy. Ivy. Ivy.
Don't do that.
Ivy.
I'm Ace.
Ivy. Ivy. Chewie!
I'm sorry.
Chewie.
I had a single Lay's chip.
That single Lay's chip caused me to be gassed up.
I'm pitched up, gassed up, and ready to VA.
Oh, great. Wow, I regret everything. Anyway, we're back from the ads. So, there's only one person who can truthfully answer our quick. Fuck, I already read this. My god.
And you read it wrong.
Yeah. The Chancellor.
You've gotta be insane.
Insane.
The last guy who ran off on the pack got choked out by some Givenchy gloves. The last thing he ever saw was the price tag on them.
It must have been the
Slowly
mushrooms.
faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him.
Must have been the mushrooms.
I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bath.
You're not a dog, you're a koala.
Let's talk to Saros. His divine crystal detects lies, hence why he always tells the truth.
Oh, right, that makes... Sorry. See, I should have thought about that, but I really just wanted to talk to the Chancellor again. I love her design.
She's so slay.
It's true. Which means we may be able to solve the motive behind Mask's crimes.
Okay, let's go.
Right now?
Mystery Gang rocks, yeah?
Is that your
Right
way?
now, right now!
Oh my god.
Saros.
Eh?
We wanted to ask some things about Brew. You see, after the whole Pumpkin Jester attack, I've gotten really concerned about our safety.
Oh, of course. What is it that you'd like to know?
Chubis, what was it you wanted to ask again?
Of course you toss it on me.
I tossed it on him at an egregious angle.
Priscilla always tosses things on me from an egregious angle. Who qualifies as a recruit for Brew? Beyond excelling with test scores, you typically have to show above-average understanding and commitment of this town. I personally find it quite easy to.
You're our town's best detective. Of course you'd say it's easy.
I'm being modest. Even Brew is pretty lenient with certain applications. What's the recruitment process like? Eh? Well, you fill a bunch of forms out, then you go into training. Then, after 2 months, you're officially an officer.
Right. What's the training like?
I don't know. Just typical physical and magical strength training. Nothing else? Anything that seems weird? What are you getting at?
This necklace isn't lighting up. He's been telling the truth.
Are we really overthinking things after all?
Oh,
That's me.
I mean, that's me. What are you bothering Saros about?
Solari and Enma step over.
None of your business, celery.
It's Solari!
It's nothing. They were just asking a few questions about Brew.
Don't tell me you're planning to try and get recruited, Priscilla.
No way! It sounds like such a drag. Are you in drag?
Serving this town and its citizens is not supposed to be entertaining. We're not on Drag Race.
Call me RuPaul, cause I'm about to end my... Please don't get Solari heated again. So, you know how passionate she is about this town.
I love this city.
Is that Solari still? She just goes...
No, that's my Kat Von D impression.
No,
You ever heard her?
No.
she smokes like 20 packs a day, and she's like, I love this city.
I'm on them Georgetown
Yeah,
Journals.
yeah.
I'm on them Nashville Nibblers.
I'm on them Nashville Nibblers. I'm on them Broward County Tic Tacs.
My shooter a crackhead, he looked like Woody Harrelson.
Priscilla and Chubis step
Get
up.
him, Chubis.
Meow, 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 meow. Priscilla and Chubis step a bit closer together. Solari continues ranting to the other men. Maybe we were wrong? Everyone seems to be genuine. Was Mask really just trying to get in my head after all?
Then let's ignore him. We've been perfectly fine before you came along and started messing with us. Rue has always been trying to protect us after all. There's no reason to question anything more than that.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Chubis's gut felt a bit uneasy. Maybe it was the fish. Chubis, you're going to the festival this weekend, right? It's pretty common practice to pair up with someone for anniversary events. Festival? Yep, it's the 100-year anniversary of this town being founded. For this festival, it's rumored that a special restoration ritual will be performed by our Chancellor. Wish I'd known that sooner then. A little late to ask now, isn't it?
Well, you know us already, don't you? Just ask someone here.
What the? Some of us have to work at the festival, you know.
Sounds pretty personal to me.
Why, you...
What is going on here?
Edma has been eliminated.
We said, fuck Emma. Boyer is over. Cyros, get the fuck out.
Don't mind this at all, we've got it under control.
What's the big deal? Chubis was just going to pick someone to go to the festival with.
How unprofessional of you, acting so dismissive.
You may continue. I do not mind. The air sure does feel different with the Chancellor here. Yet Priscilla seems unfazed. Anyway, as for my festival date...
That's so funny. So, guys, I met someone, right?
Fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm dying.
Chancellor, you might know him.
I want to go out with a terrorist. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. He's got green hair and he's got pumpkins on his hat. Why did everything stop? Even the music stopped. What was that?
Yo.
No, fuck all of everything right now. Whatever. Clearly they're talking about me. That's right. There's this guy with green hair. You might know him. I think he's pretty cute. Anyone?
Oh, you're a real freak.
I'm a real freak. Love yourself. God damn it. That's what you're... No, but... I'm torn. I kind of want to ask the Chancellor, but, like... Damn. I kind of want to go through all of these.
You do have a save slot.
I know, I do. I already saved it. It's just... Damn.
I'm not gonna have time for everything.
I know. I just want to do one. So, there's this guy with green hair.
Huh? Who's that?
You've got to be kidding me. You have your eyes open on someone already, Chubis? Yeah, it's best just to keep this a secret. Oh, Lord.
Anyways, I want to get ready for the festival now.
Where are you getting ready so early for, you dunce? It's tomorrow.
I've got to practice a few magic tricks if I want to get some recruits for my cult.
What the hell? That's definitely not happening.
Don't worry, I'm just doing it for the fans.
Only
Post for the fans, post for the fans. Okay.
I was gonna
Well-
say I was gonna make an OnlyFans joke, but the Rhythm Heaven joke is better. The Rhythm Heaven joke is better. Go with his joke. Go with his joke. Please. It's better. It's less terrible. They really need to stop. Stopping the music right when...
Stopping.
Yeah. Stop
I've
stopping.
already got the closest thing to a family now. Oh.
Aw.
I just made myself sad.
I see, like, I couldn't, like, take her on that, because, like, come on.
Where do you come off talking like that now? Did someone finally talk sense into you?
You could say that. Let's go, Chubis.
Chibis is already snatched and whisked away.
Show me your true self. Snatches your wig.
Meow, 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 meow.
Honestly, those two...
Wait, is that me?
Yeah, you got 3 characters here.
Oh, fuck. It's amazing how much Priscilla's changed since Chubis has arrived. I do agree. Let us finish preparations for the festival.
Well, that was easy.
The crew eventually clear out. However, Sira stays behind. I know I'm merely a detective, but... Now I kind of want to voice him like fucking Cassidy. I feel bad. I should have done that from the beginning. I know I'm merely a detective, but I couldn't help but notice that, well... You don't seem very happy about the festival. Forgive me. Forget I ever spoke out of turn. Siros, you're the town's best divination user. I remember when you did a tarot reading for me when we were kids. I'm not sure why I remember that now of all times. I would have loved to receive another one during the festival. But this time, even I would know the outcome. What?
Saros is even standing at an egregious angle.
I'm standing at an egregious angle. Victoriette, please don't step on me. As for your question, do not worry. I will be alright. I'm looking forward to the festival. Victoria glances at the corner of the building for a brief second. Her gaze lingers, and Cirrus hesitantly follows her gaze. I like how it's a nice touch that the crystal went black after she said that. It's cute. I must go now. Chancellor swiftly steps away to return inside the headquarters, leaving Saros outside. What was that about just now?
It's me.
It's him. That's what the point of the mask is.
Shit. Nearly got caught eavesdropping. Forget how good her perception is. But this isn't good. If the festival is tomorrow, that means... Alright. Gonna have to shift to plan B before it's too late. I can't waste any more time. I've gotta find them. Hello? Black China?
No. God damn it.
I have to warn Chubis.
No, I wasn't picking on Book. No. That's not what happened. Also, meow, 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 meow. Tomorrow comes. Meow.
It's the day! I'm so excited!
Ovaries explode. Are you really going to perform stunts? I don't need you embarrassing me.
You're the one embarrassing me. The last ingredient I need for my special wand is a black cat familiar's tooth. And you're so selfish that you won't even give it to me.
You're crazy if you think I'm gonna rip my teeth out for you.
Oh yeah? What if we end up in danger again, huh? How else am I gonna be able to protect us from that jester? Come on, you saw how easily he withstood my black dust. I need to make use out of your bones and limbs.
Poo-poo, no.
Peel your skin off!
No, I don't like the way my skin feels on my body, Priscilla. But that doesn't mean you get to peel it off. No. I refuse. No. Also, I'm not meowing. Meowing.
I need more Sequoia Banshee boogers!
Don't be gross. Also, why is my tongue out? Don't be gross.
I'm fine. You'll just be my magic assistant then.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Welcome to the Cream Kingdom, bitch.
Meow, 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 meow.
Open up.
Meow, meow,
Meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow.
meow, 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 meow.
Started to sound a little bit like a donkey at the end there. What? You never told me until now. How am I supposed to know what's going to happen?
Duh, that's the point. I don't want to spoil the tricks. They're not for kids, these ones.
Oh.
You'll be surprised with the audience, too.
That's terrible.
As the first act of being my assistant. Could you grab my other bag for me? Bag boy.
Chubis moves away to pick up Priscilla's bag. There's a movement from the window. Chubis curiously glances up. Did you see something?
If you're referring to the bag that has yet to be in my hand, then no!
Chubis finally stands up. In the midst of turning around, something appeared to be off. Slowly, Chubis' head turns. Yeah, me too.
Hello, Black China.
I forwarded you a brick, Chubis.
Yo.
I'm sorry, this is funny to me. No, this again! You found us!
Quick! Where's my black powder?
Black China?
Hey, cut it out. I'm not gonna hurt you two.
Oh, this was all by PACCHI. This is all one person who's doing this. And they're great. They're very fun. Kinda hard to believe, considering your track record.
Cubis, there's not enough time to explain. You have to come with me.
What? No way! Look, I don't know what kind of business you've been feeding into Chubis' ear, but we already talked to Brew!
Fishy business. That's why I listened. It's my favorite.
You're the one who's insane! Everything was fine before you chose to go insane!
A thread of mine suddenly crashed into the window, creating a barrier between Priscilla and Chubis.
Ops wanted some initiative, blew up their entire quadrant.
It's not Shadow the Hedgehog.
Like Oppenheimer.
Now I want a Shadow the Hedgehog dub of that, please. Get the president on the phone. I forwarded him a brick. Hello, Black China.
You ain't seen 10 bands in your life, Jit.
I'll fucking
Reach for
kill
my
you.
neck, you'll get turned into an example.
I like how the text box is even in Shadow's colors.
Hello, Black China.
Priscilla. Chubis attempts to grab at the vines, but is pulled away by Mask for a more secluded area of the room.
Chubis, can't you listen to me like last time? What changed? Did they get into your head already? You can't let them fool you. This is not the reality you think it is.
Leave Chubis alone! Chubis, don't listen to him! Remember what everyone told us! He's crazy!
But I fuck with crazy.
I'm not going to lose you to them. I won't be alone again. So please, listen to me. This entire town has been brainwashed. Except you, me, and Priscilla.
What?
Vines finally slip out, and Mask steps away from Chubis.
That's impossible! Chubis, you don't believe him, do you? This crazy guy?
His eyes.
Eh? What, you can't stop looking into them?
No. No, I can't. They felt more human than everyone else in the city. I noticed that about your eyes too, Priscilla. Something in my gut told me that you two felt the most real. And, Pachi, I don't need your fantasy men and women. It's not to say that everyone else is being fake. But something did change. Remember when you said you felt strange about how distant and odd everyone became after being recruited into Brew? I've only been here for a couple weeks, but even I could tell how disconnected everything seemed.
I thought I was the only one who felt this way. I thought I was the crazy one.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
But they put me in a room. A rubber room. If I dared to question anything, they would immediately bring up Mask.
That's because I became aware of their dirty secret after being recruited. That day, Victoriette was one rebooting. Victoriette was the one facilitating the new recruits in a room that had the darkest, heaviest atmosphere. It was the room where it happened.
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 I feel right about it, so I tried to turn back. But she ordered an officer to keep me in place, saying that it was too late to turn back. I had to fight my way out, and by then, it was clear that I couldn't stay without being considered a criminal. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
That's awful. I mean, not the fact that you're him. That's great, because you are him. And I don't have amnesia. I didn't forget that you're him. But that's everything that... Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm smoking symbiotes. I'm smoking that Whoopi Goldberg South Egyptian Fur Burger Deluxe Mega Million Scratcher Skunk Bubba Kush.
No wonder your hair is so green.
I'm on 12 Vicodin smoking on Doobie Doo Dick. It's Scooby Doo Dick, but it's not right. The line is supposed to say doobies, because that's what they are, but he says Scooby Doo.
No, but it's funnier. It's funnier that way.
So that's the truth. I'm so sorry.
None of that had anything to do with everything that's happening in this scene, by the way. That was all just Dracula flow. The brain rot has consumed me. I'm sorry.
Why? What could her motive for brainwashing? What could be her motive for brainwashing everyone? Someone like Solari would gladly serve this town without the need for that.
I haven't been entirely sure, but I suspect it has to do with the festival today. It's possible that a ritual may be performed where Victoriette can guarantee no disruptions if everyone is already at her beck and call. So, although you say Solari is loyal enough to our town, there's no guarantee that she would have been loyal enough to Victoriette's shadiness.
A ritual. Enma did mention something like that. Some sort of restoration ritual.
Right. There's only two kinds of restoration rituals. One on the blue moon, and one on the red moon.
And today is the red moon.
That's right. Do you get it now? Victoriette is not holding this festival for the reason you think it is. Restoration rituals on blue moons are meant to be as a spiritual reset, promoting future prosperity.
Like when we reboot when we can't read our lines?
Like when I'm smoking on that skunk Bubba Kush.
Wow. So you smoked that crazy-ass, wild Whoopi Goldberg, South of Georgia, South Sandwich Islands...
The restoration rituals on blue moons are like snorting that good Buffalo Soldier Tamarind Jordanian jimmies.
Wow. Sounds like a spiritual experience. No wonder.
Restoration rituals on red moons are meant to be a deadly reset, a large sacrifice to promote spiritual rebirth.
But That sort of ritual has never been performed by anyone. Only the Black Mages cult has believed in that kind of ritual, but even then...
Brew is a cult.
Hence why we need to stop her now, before the festival starts in a few hours.
That implies Victoria would be part of the cult, and everyone knows she would never...
You... Don't tell me you've never known.
Know what?
This isn't just any kind of town. Ever since you were born here, this entire town has always been the Black Mage's cult.
No.
What? You've gotta stop playing with me, man. There are diamonds at the strip clubs under the Great Pyramids.
Oh my god, no! No! No, 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 no!
Priscilla, Jubas, you have been living within a cult.
Da-da!
I pushed the camel through the eye of a needle. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Hold up!
Bah, bah, bah.
Ooh, bangers, ooh, bangers. Okay. I'm good, I promise.
My shoulders do be shimmying.
And now this is a certified shoulder shimmying Jimmy. Classic.
Tunes to drop that ass on an gregarious angle, too.
Tunes to eat Broward County Tic Tacs, too. Pachi, since I know you're going to be watching this VOD, maybe I'll just DM you saying you should probably watch Dracula Flow. You know what? I'm going to do that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, specifically 3.
Yeah. It's true. That's the most quotable. For everyone else, yeah. Yeah. Get jump scared. Priscilla, are you okay?
It's a lot to process for her, no doubt. Growing up without realizing something like that.
Oh, he really is like Majima. It's fine.
It was easy to hide this fact from her since everyone was already brainwashed by then.
So, that's why no one wanted to join her cult. Or any cult. We're already...
We're not in their cult.
No, Ritual, not Rochelle. No, you're fine, Ivy.
Hello, Rochelle?
Hello, Black China.
This town, it was my home. But I will not associate myself with their cult. Hatsune Miku does not associate with British.
I'm sorry.
We're about to lose everyone because of the Black Mage. I won't forgive them.
Priscilla.
Sure feels good having the two of you around.
You mentioned that you didn't want to be alone again. Well, baby girl, let me tell you, I'm a bit of a freak.
You are not normal.
That's right, I'm not.
Yeah. Contrary to beliefs, it ain't all that fun being around Chubis. He's a bit of a freak. He's not normal.
Oh, your name's Rachel. Sorry, my bad. My bad, Ivy.
It ain't all that fun being an outsider. Believe it or not, although this town was built upon a pre-existing cult, nothing has ever gotten this extreme. I'd say this is one of the most sane towns.
Huh?
It's why I believe that the people aren't at fault, but rather Victoriette. It's possible that this entire town has been brainwashed too.
And no one has any idea how dire things are.
We'll stop the Chancellor, Priscilla. We still have to hold our end of the deal we made.
Right.
Hey, don't go leaving me out. Where's my motivational praise?
Catchphrase!
Catchphrase.
Don't be so needy.
Alright, we're gonna save this town and take over with my new cult.
That's not what we agreed to. I mean, meow.
You guys really are hilarious. I'm seriously glad I could talk like this with friends again.
Yeah, I like it too. Finger emoji, like the touch fingertip. Fuck. You know that one. You know the one.
No.
What do you mean no?
Pointing left, pointing right?
Yeah, pointing left. No, like they're like touching
Okay.
tips. Yeah, that one. Everyone shares a relieved smile at one another.
Saros!
Priscilla? Jubas? What the? Isn't that the pumpkin jester?
Yo.
We're buddies now. We're buddies now.
No! You idiots! Bakadai! It's not what you think! Listen, we need your help in stopping Victoria from commencing the festival!
What on earth are you talking about? This festival isn't real, nor is the ritual. And who told you that? Should I take a wild guess? Everyone's already warned you about letting him get into your head, and now you're both...
Hey, we don't have time to be arguing with you. Get out of our way or we'll force you.
Saros, please! You know we're not lying to you! Victoria is not who you think she is! Please, you have to help us!
I can't. Cheers hurriedly turns away to leave.
Saros!
Crap. It won't be long until Brew is alerted.
What should we do? We can't take them all on. In a fight.
In a fight, right?
In a fight, yeah, in a fight.
We'll fight our way to Victoria then.
No, but that's what...
In a fight.
In a fight.
Oh, fuck. A little too late for that.
I'm on them Georgetown Geronimos. The familiar office rush over at the sight of the three. You two. And my nuts. Pumpkin Jester, surrender yourself at once. We don't want to fight.
Priscilla, Chewis, you two are also under arrest for conspiring with a known criminal. I can't believe you two!
It isn't like that.
Screw that! Believe it or not, you guys were all brainwashed! I'm going to save you all whether you like it or not!
This dunce. She's completely lost it.
Also, Cello, Mask's got that me hair. I don't know what's up. But Pachi also made him, so, like, I'm down for it. Hi, Addie! Hello! Hi! Hello! Hi! How you doing? It's good to see you. You were here yesterday, too. And yeah, this chibi model is courtesy of Itore. My full model is still under development, but she's using this model for experiments. So you might notice some changes over the next few months with it, based on how she experiments with it and what she does and doesn't do with it. Can you hug me? Of course! Hugs are free at the cafe. But everything else, you have to pay. Except for the water. If you ask for water, I can get you water.
And checking ratings.
That's true. You can also get chicken ratings. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it sounds to me that you are resisting arrest. Therefore, we will not hesitate to use force. Ops wanted some initiative. I blew up their entire quadrant.
I'll run out of time at this rate.
You guys never liked making things easy for me anyway. Reach for my neck. You'll get turned into an example.
God damn it.
Alright. Let's finish this. Chubis, Priscilla, get out of here.
Mask?
What are you talking about? You're coming with us!
Shut up and go. You're wasting time. Besides, I think it's kinda obvious the blonde one's got a score to settle with me.
Oh, there's gonna be art of that. Don't you worry. Also, yeah, that's voice acting courtesy of me and Tui. Tui, hi. Hey, you're on the other side.
Hey!
Yeah, hey! I don't give a fuck if I go blind. I don't need to see the price tag anyway. Mask. Kick their asses.
Will do. The nerve of you, Chubis.
You literally just said you were gonna beat me up.
It's for your guys' own good! Let's go, Chubis!
Meow, meow. I won't allow you to. A large beam manifests and Enma attempts to catch up to the two. A sudden wave of vines crash onto the ground, blocking Enma from the two, now escaping. Mask drops his hand as the officer looked back at him.
Come on. Focus on me instead, would you? I'm your opponent right now. I'm high on 12 Jason Bournes, looking to beat the cum out of a thick, fresh oak.
Oh my god! No! No! You can't just say that! We've said worse already, but still!
Enma, keep him distracted! Whoa.
Sorry.
I know how it was supposed to sound, but I couldn't help it.
You're too much.
I'll redo it.
No, you're fine. There, you didn't need to. It's fine. God.
Whoa!
Whoa! I'm unbeatable.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Don't get me started on Gen 3 music.
Slory charges her arrow before releasing her shot from behind Mask.
Shit, I'm gonna shit.
A brilliant force materializes and blocks the arrow, causing it to disintegrate as Enma jumps away from Mask.
You!
Why? Zeros.
Siding with the enemy? Didn't expect that from you.
Please, I want to side with justice.
Jesus Christ.
Truth be told.
You've changed.
Well, that's what happens when the crystal resonates with the right partner. I've always had my suspicions. When I listened to the three of you, my pendulum didn't detect any deceit. You guys were telling the truth. I can't ignore that. Still, I don't want to settle things like this.
Kinda don't have much of a choice now, do we?
We have to reason with them. If I can be convinced of the truth, so can they. The only way we can get through them is beating them in this fight. Can you promise me that much?
Yeah, alright.
Ops wanted some initiative.
Jeez, I need more Sequoia Banshee boogers.
Oh my god! No!
It's so creepy in here.
There's a... Let's try that again. Saving and rebooting.
Rebooting. Oh my god.
It's so good. A jump scare. That's a shock, considering this entire town's appearance.
Alright, this is the Chancellor's door.
What's up?
I guess, as confident as I may seem, I'm pretty scared. Having a few run-ins with the law is nothing compared to this. But at least I have you. Guarantee, right here. I'm not sure what'll happen from here on out.
Meow, meow, meow. We can do this.
That makes me feel a little better, especially with you by my side. Everyone's here. Bum 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 bum. As my hype man, of course. Bum 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 bum. Priscilla joins the fray.
Right.
Mask paved the way for us after years of battling this alone. We can't back down now.
I'm right behind you.
go save our home.
The chamber doors reveal Victoriette, who appeared to have anticipated their arrival. Nonetheless, Priscilla marches forward, closely followed by Chubis. Meow. Meow.
Alright, Victoria. We know what you've been planning, and we are here to stop you.
Very well.
Didn't even let me finish.
You could waste your time explaining how you managed to find out. However, it was obvious, wasn't it? I know Mask is the one behind this little crusade. Then why are you doing this? Don't you know the fate of this town? Your town? You're here to stop me, no matter what, correct? Let us not waste our time, then.
We don't want to fight. You're our Chancellor. Surely you care about your town.
Should you continue to meddle in my affairs, I will take certain measures.
Don't you care about your friends? Us? You've changed so much since we grew apart. What happened, Victoria? I know you wouldn't do something like this.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I'm not doing anything.
Victoria grasps her head briefly, and drops her hand with a thoroughly determined scowl. I warned you not to meddle. Prepare to meet your end. Cyros, this isn't your fight. You can still right your wrongs. If you could please, just listen to us.
There's nothing more to listen to. If you can't accept it, then we will detain the both of you by force.
Enma suddenly pushes away from Mask, swiftly sending a slash from his pole towards Cyros.
Shit. Hey, detective.
Cyros quickly charges a quickly.
Reboot.
No, I'm not rebooting. That's how it's That's what it says. It's not me this time.
Reloading.
PACCHI. I know you made this in a month. You're fine. Cyros quickly charges a barrier to block off the attack. Unfortunately, an arrow flashes from Solari's bow, hurling straight for him.
Watch out!
Mask.
Damn. Should have known they played dirty.
Well, of course, they're
Like the
cops.
fart bubbles
What-
in my bath.
I think I know more than I wanted to. Enma and Solari approach the two, still with their weapons drawn. Stop it. It doesn't have to come to this.
Stand down, Saros. I'm only being lenient with you because you still have a chance to prove yourself.
But release him now, Saros. I won't. Priscilla and Chubis. The entire town is counting on them. And those two are counting on us.
Saros. I can excuse the fact that you may have also been influenced by the Jester somehow. But it's useless prolonging in a fight you cannot win. You've never been good at combat, so why do you choose to keep fighting back now? Just how brainwashed are you? That's funny. Is that,
What?
are
What?
you trying to get yourself killed? Huh?
Solari raises her bow, aiming for Mask. Solari, you can't be serious.
Saros, I am giving you one last chance.
You lead your last haul, partner. He's already hurt. This is going too far. I won't move. This is your choice, Saros. Then so be it. No. Solari. Solari draws the string of her bow back. No.
You had your chance already. You've always been too weak to fight back anyway.
But
Think. What is this atmosphere? It's suddenly pitch black. Am I on those Nashville Nibblers? Or the Broward County Tic Tacs?
it's possible you're on the Georgetown Geronimos.
Oh, fuck. I can't move.
void. It's suffocating. I've asked you to, again and again, and it still had to come to this. Your death is truly the only solution for you two. I could kill you two right now.
The fuck?
But that isn't what I want. No one truly wants that. And that is the truth. So please, stop fighting and listen to us.
So please, do the pot friend.
Put your right hand on your hip and your left hand behind your head. And jiggle, doing the pot friend Earl. Oh, I probably have to press space again. Zeros turns to Neil, lifting Mask's upper half to tend to him. Miraculously, Emma and Solari remain dormant.
About my lower half.
We don't talk about that. Thank goodness.
Detective. Oh, you care enough to heal me?
Zeros drops Mask.
Ow!
We don't have to fight anymore. I finally convinced them to hear us out.
Seriously? The bloodthirsty duo? Look, Saros has never been this adamant. His judgment is one of the few things we can trust in this town. And we clearly underestimated him. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh yeah. You two look pretty shaken up though. You sure he didn't just kick your asses?
Don't push it. Mask, stop wasting time. Priscilla and Chubis may still need our help.
Alright. I'll explain on the way to the headquarters. Let's go.
She's too strong. I can't get an opening.
Look, now's our chance. The pair attempt to attack Victoriette from either side. The Chancellor merely swipes her blade at Priscilla whilst casting a spell against Chubis. Priscilla! You two stand no chance against me. Why must you persist? Priscilla collapses to the ground as Victoriette strides towards her. Sachet, stay away from her. Mm-hmm.
Chubis, don't.
Do not waste my time. Victoriette casts a crescent-shaped light that launches Chubis across the chamber.
That's animal abuse!
Yeah. I warned you, Priscilla. Meddling in these affairs will get you killed. I didn't want to do this, but you've left me no choice. Amidst her choking, Priscilla examines Victoriette's solemn gaze, as if there were someone else behind her sky-blue eyes. And suddenly, she makes a revelation.
It wasn't you.
Mm-hmm. The harsh grip over Priscilla's neck loosens.
You knew about the brainwashing, but none of it was your doing.
Mm.
It was...
Yes, it was me. Father!
Sephiroth!
I'd be more impressed if you all figured this out. If it weren't on the day of my ceremony. At least you have the luxury of being aware during your final hour here on Earth. Hold on. Does this mean the Black Mage is... Indeed. Stan was founded by my cult, after all. You also brainwashed me. Everything I knew. Everything you've told me. Was it all a lie? Of course. think I could entrust you to a simple task of watching over this town for my ritual? Pathetic. I almost aided in the sacrifice of our entire town. Oh God, what have I done? And yet, you failed again. Even as an adolescent, you could never do anything right.
How old do you think you are? I just learned that our town was nothing but livestock. And yet, I'm more angry to see our chancellor being treated like garbage by her own father.
Call me Lusamine because I'm going to fucking kill my own daughter. Pokemon Sun and Moon was wild. You remember that, right? That was crazy shit. Unless you never played it. In which case, yeah, Pokemon villains get crazy.
I was...
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not funny. I was abandoned in a dumpster. You were the one who saved me and gave me hope.
Hope? So, it's just, it's not funny. It's not, but there's just...
Hope?
Something about the way it's phrased. You ever just been abandoned in a fucking dumpster? I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. Chat's a Family Guy.
We're smoking unfiltered crack, you stupid piece of shit! I'll fucking kill you! I looked up to you! You were almost like a father figure to me! To so many people like me! And yet, here you are! Talking down on your own blood-related daughter so terribly! I won't forgive it!
Priscilla. I was abandoned too. I remember now. The reason why I barely remember anything. My previous owner discarded me, after draining me of my familiar magic to use as their own. It's why my memory has been so foggy. But you still took me in, Priscilla. And even though I had nothing to offer, you still wanted me.
You had to be in my cult.
What? That semantics. That was rhetorical. This town became not only Priscilla's home, but mine too.
Chubis. I'm sorry.
Patchy came in just for the It Is Funny dumpster baby. Hi, Patchy. Oh, it is funny. I won't let my new home get taken away from me. That's why I'm going to make my own sacrifice. Oh, God.
Chubis, are you crazy?
Crazy? I was crazy. I guess you're finally rubbing off on me after all. A black cat's tooth was the last ingredient you needed, right? I'm in extreme amounts of pain. So, take this and protect us like you said you would.
Chubis, you... I will.
You actually plan to go against me?
For the sake of our home. And for Victoria!
Oh, I don't have water to hydrate, shit. It's hopeless, going against father. Your little friends are about to find out the hard way. Aravis raises his staff at once, casting a deadly ray aimed at Priscilla. A flash of light strikes back against his spell. Such incredible magic. Definitely the work of a black cat familiar. But if you think that is enough to defeat me... There's a great surge of magic that pushes Priscilla back. Give up. Perhaps my blast will kill you faster than the ceremony.
I won't! Victoria, I need you!
It's hopeless. Everything. We can't stop him. All my fault. I aided in his plan. I deserve to perish.
You didn't know! And it's okay.
Patchy! Patchy! Patchy!
Deep down, you're a good person. You just wanted to please your only kin. I would have too. But you are your own person too. Your own flaws and strengths. Everyone looks up to you. Everyone believes in you. I won't let Chubas' sacrifice go in vain. He's dead.
I'm literally bleeding out from pulling a tooth out. Please help. I'm dying. Does anyone have
He
some
suffered
ice?
the most.
Does anyone have some ice? I can't feel my toothies.
I can't do this alone. This is the time to take revenge, to make right of the wrongs. Victoriette!
It's no use. You could gather 100 men. Your magic will never compare to mine. I'm the strongest witch on the entire earth. No, Father. You do not know my own strength. You never paid attention to me. The real me. Blue light intermingles with Priscilla in a great burst, surging seamlessly through Arvis's being.
All of me by Crush 40 place.
Such power! You saw me as nothing more than a loyal puppet, dumping to your every bit. It ends now. B. Oh, I'm going to shit.
Like a Hellcat V8.
No, oh god, not Dracula flow, my weakness. And which censored it, for shame. Chubas. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
I don't know what came over me there.
Yeah, sorry. You went through puberty for a second there.
Oh, that's not how that works.
It's
Oh,
exactly
thank
how that
goodness. No, not for me.
Oh,
I was
well.
so scared.
Did we?
I have no balls to drop.
But you have that base.
No trouble.
We
I'm bringing booty back.
Priscilla nods.
He did it.
Do not be concerned with my feelings.
But your father, he's kind of a dick.
There were days I wondered if I was truly his daughter. Whether or not I was. I couldn't bear to be related to a monster. And yet, it's so complicated. It shouldn't have had to come to this. Why? Father. Yeah, her and Arvis are British.
Look at her outfit.
I mean, Slay Queen. Water, the source of all life.
Or like, slay your majesty.
Oh my god.
Rest in peace.
Oh my... In memoriam, King Arvis. No. No. Vanquish your majesty. Slay.
You still have me. We may not be blood related, but he practically raised the both of us together, didn't he? Even if we may never know what his intentions were, we still have each other. You're not alone, Victoriette.
Thank you. I'm so sorry for everything. I still have mistakes that I must make up for. I want to be the Chancellor that this town deserves. If you would have me again, that is.
I can't think of anyone better for such a boring job.
What, just because
Hello? Black China?
Just because I have a British accent means that I have to do the boring bureaucratic work? Is that what you're saying?
I'm moving like Oppenheimer.
You can't Dracula flow your way out of this, Priscilla.
But they thought I was Stephen Wallace.
Wow. Riffs. Yeah. Now that we know he was the mastermind... Danganronpa? Now that we know he was the mastermind behind everything, We can trust you to help build a better future for our town.
And we, as your new friends, can help in the process too.
Speaking of friends helping out, now's probably a good time to check on everyone outside.
Crap! Hopefully Solari and Edma aren't kicking Mask's butt too badly.
Yeah.
Then what would the point of the mask be?
The door to the chamber slams open. God damn it.
Chancellor, Priscilla!
Thank goodness everyone's okay.
Everyone! Wait, how come you are all being buddy-buddy?
You can thank my new pal here. He came to my aid after having a change of heart.
I don't know this man. I don't know him. I don't know him.
It's Saros!
I'm sorry I didn't believe you before, Priscilla. Nas told us everything. I still can't believe that so much of our lives was fabricated. All those memories we must have shared. I'm so sorry. I completely understand if you wish to cut ties with Brew.
What are you apologizing for? It wasn't your fault.
I'm apologizing for this ad break. I should probably let it run. I don't know, like, when...
Motherfucker looked like a Resident Evil 5 campaign extra after we was done with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Oh, man. I hope I get my ending CG with Mask. Wait, does that mean I have to go through all of the game just to see all the different... Alright, I mean, I will. Run a short ad break? Oh, you want me to run a quick ad break. I got you. I understand.
Wait.
What?
No, don't.
What? Why not?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Indie Home Packet Phoenix. Your #1 source of excellent internet.
What's going on?
I'm playing a National Park remix. I'm just having a good old time. Minimal Music provides royalty-free remixes of iconic songs, free for use. Check them out at youtube.com/@minimalmusic. Link in the description. Or I could just link them in the Twitch chat. That sounds better. Yeah, there you go. They're pretty cool. Now's a good time to get water. I say to myself, hold on.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Go Jets, by the way. They're facing off against the Chiefs right now. I know all of you are probably not interested in football. Hey, yo, Boots, he's not even here.
That's it. Drink up,
Okay.
you thirsty.
Hey, Boots.
And y'all know you can't swear in TTS.
Boots. Thank you for the hydrate redeem earlier, Ivy. I'm getting that now. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What? Woof.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I gotta leave soon.
Okay, the game's almost done.
Yes. I'm sticking it out.
I'm sorry. Thank you so much for sticking it out for so long. This wasn't ever meant to be like a super long stream or anything. Alright. Ad break ends in 10, so I'll lower it. And pause it. Okay.
Do they all blink at the same time, or am I crazy?
No.
They do!
Well, now that you mention it, not all the time.
Oh,
They did, though.
in that moment it did.
Yeah.
And it really appeased my autism. I joined Brew because I love this town and want to protect it. Even if the circumstances weren't ideal, I'm still proud of the hat I wear. I don't.
Yeah, you.
Oh wait, I do wear one. It's very small though. It's behind the bigger hat.
Solari.
Or are you compensating for something, Saros?
Oh, I don't need to compensate for anything. What do you think this crystal's for?
Then move your hat away from my hat. I'm
Oh,
getting claustrophobic.
it's a shame that anniversary festival had to be cancelled before it even began.
Does it have to be? Just have to do rebooting. Just have a do-over next week or something. Who cares about formalities? My shooter a crackhead. He looked like Woody Harrelson.
God, no.
We care, you menace!
I agree with this idea.
Huh?
I don't want my father's true intentions to taint the true celebration of the 10th anniversary. I want to make things right. I want to start over. Rehab was supposed to be a fresh start. On my own accord. So, let's celebrate officially. Next week.
Sounds good to me. Those crowds will definitely be great to market my cult too. This top shelf Zaza disrupted my circadian rhythm.
Would you give that a rest already?
No, it disrupted my circadian rhythm.
I meant the cult.
You are not advertising any of that during an important celebration. So, who's gonna invite me to this festival, huh? Hey, new friend.
I still don't know you. And I went through 7 different voices, none of them the correct one. I still don't know you.
Edna, tell her that it's not illegal to pass flyers around.
Eh?
Edma, tell her that it is.
Oh, I love bureaucracy and horrible mismanagement in law enforcement that I freaking appointed. That's the word.
I was flipping bricks for Mansa Musa before y'all even became a type
1 week
1
later,
civilization.
during the day of the festival.
Let me get this straight. You're asking me to accompany you to the festival when we're both already here.
It's supposed to be a date. Let me save.
Sheesh. What's with that matter-of-fact tone? It's common sense to ask way earlier first.
Wait a second. Are you being shy?
Hey, cut that out already.
And here I thought you were the bold type.
What kind of fantasies have you been having?
Uh,
It both put good of a play. Besides, you just caught me off guard. I think it's sweet that you held out this long just to ask me out. Sure it'll do good for your reputation, being seen around with me.
I'm a literal cat. I don't give a shit. With Victoria.
I'm literally a pumpkin.
Yeah, and? Are we saying?
Hold on, I got a seed stuck in my throat.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! With Victoria's father's curse broken, no one's brainwashed anymore to see you as a villain like before.
Oh, I meant pumpkin seed. God damn it.
Yup. Quit beating around the bush, or else I'll just have to make fun of you again. Oh, Mass traps Chubis against the wall of a nearby building, pressing his hands against the stone. His head lowers, near Chubis's neck.
I don't know what's coming over me, but you're so cute, Chubis. You think you can actually top me? Acting all high and mighty after that pathetic attempt to sweep me off my feet. I'll teach you how to do it properly. So how's this? Is this what you wanted? I like you too, friend. I love you, and I love all you guys.
You really wrecked Xenoblade Dude, him. Pre-Xenoblade 3. Pre-Xenoblade 3.
And I accept your proposal too.
/P. I thought we were gonna get CG of the homies kissing goodnight to BH.
Dun 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 dun. Bring me my piano keys expeditiously.
Everyone, we may please have your attention. Captain Solari would like to present a few awards to a few outstanding individuals.
I'm Captain now! Thank you, Chancellor, Captain Enma. Let us begin. For being able to recognize a need for change after being stuck in the middle and staying true to the meaning of justice. On behalf of Brew, we present this badge of honor to you, Saros.
Thank you.
That's my best friend. Go, bestie. Go, bestie. Go, white girl. Go, white girl. Go.
You're embarrassing.
For battling against an unknown evil that threatened our town for many years. On behalf of Brew, we present this badge of honor to you, Mask, who was previously the Pumpkin Jester.
There's a great deal of cheering. No one seems shocked that it's Mask. It was part of my father's curse. People were brainwashed into fearing the unordinary. Now that it's gone, he's viewed once more as the town's prodigy.
Thank you. I'll be sure to hold this badge near and dear.
Your pumpkin's on the ground, honey.
Thank you. Don't push it! For being the most loyal and headstrong familiar, despite the unfortunate upbringing. On behalf of Brew, we present this badge of honor to you, Chubis.
Thank you.
Yeah! I own Chubis! He's mine!
Please stop talking.
Last but now least,
Pachi.
for stepping in and taking charge for what was right, even when everyone else was against you.
Pachi. No, don't worry. I can send you, like, the bunch of them that we found so far if you want, but...
Quickly, the barrier quickly.
There are a few. It's okay. I know you did this in a month. It's fine. You put in a lot of work.
On behalf of Brew, we present this badge to you, Priscilla.
That's me!
Congratulations, Priscilla.
You're the real hero here.
You're amazing. I'm proud of you.
Chubis.
Sorry.
Cat in your throat.
It's something about just the name being said by itself, silence following and proceeding.
Oh no, moistening once again. Yeah, that's right. Enjoy. Yeah. You're gonna be moist. Okay.
Dick. I can't be taken seriously as a cult leader if I'm gonna get some corny recognition from the police.
Damn, Priscilla really just said fuck the police. Hey!
And they're coming straight from the underground!
Wow. Hating on a witch.
A young witch got it bad because I'm a clown!
Okay.
Excuse me? This badge is the highest honor one could be acknowledged with after an extraordinary deed for the community!
I'd rather be put on probation.
You ungrateful little...
Thank you, everyone. Please enjoy the rest of the festival. Emma quickly redirects the crowds back to the main events of the festival as the bickering continued. Amidst the group's antics, Chubis is eventually reminded of their past concern. About Brew. Is Brew still going to be a thing after what happened? Of course. Witches and Morlocks still need order due to potentially dangerous people like Aravis. Despite how much Aravis meddled, Brew has always been defined by us, not him.
And you can always depend on everyone as our trusted chancellor.
Everyone. Thank you.
Everyone. Go away! I hate that guy! She hates me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! I'm not pointing fingers, but you sure you can depend on Priscilla to help you out, too?
Of course we can. Obviously, after fighting against the terrible cult leader, Priscilla definitely wouldn't want to become one anymore.
Isn't that right, Priscilla?
You literally don't know me.
Right? Are you serious? Oh.
Oh,
I'd rather have everyone worship me as their cult princess than be some witch officer in a goofy hat.
this art is so much. What are the controls again to hide all the text? H. H in the chat?
H in the chat.
Oh, this is so much. I like this a lot.
Oh, I thought it was a binky. It's a mushroom in your mouth.
What do you think this is?
Halloween? Halloween! 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 Halloween!
H.
Halloween! Who likes Chainsaw Man here?
I'm sure there are several people, myself included.
Come on, Chubis, we've got more flyers to put up.
Unbelievable! You're the most shallow heroine! I don't think they can hear you at this point, Celery.
Can we talk about how Mask and, I can never remember his poor name.
Celery, you!
Hey, don't come after me. Saros, you'll protect me like last time, right?
I don't know this man. Why are we interlocking hands? What is this? Well, don't put me in that alley. What are you doing? Wait, Slur. Ow! You guys. People are watching. So, this is the future of our town. I'm going to Vegas. Fuck all of you. Seems our town has been left in good
No,
hands.
this is the gambling cult.
Thanks to Chubis and Priscilla. They're even more powerful than I. That much I can admit. May their magic carry on. Okay. That was
Hey,
fun.
yo!
I know. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yay!
Okay, and that was PACCHI's September, everyone. Spooktober Visual Novel Jam 2023. Developed in a month. That was Witcharoo. Thank you for joining in, PACCHI. I'll make sure to have the VOD up. Don't worry, you'll be able to see it.
You need to watch the VOD.
And you also need to watch Dracula.
And you also need...
You need to watch Dracula Flow 3 on YouTube so you can understand half the shit we reference.
Please watch Dracula's Flow 3 to understand the rest of the VOD.
I'm moving different. Oh.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
It's so much. But yes, I will have the VOD up and I'll make sure to share it in the PACCHI Studio Discord. For everyone that wants to try the game out for themselves and do different options, you can find it at itch.io. I will get the link right now. Here you go. I will also include it in the VOD description when we upload on YouTube. But yeah, fun fact for the game I'm playing. Well, like I mentioned, Well, actually, wait, no! You're the creator! You can give a fun fact! I already mentioned it was developed in a month. I mean, if you want a fun fact from me, give me a fun fact. Okay. Enma reminds me of Albedo. And, Cyros, I wanted to give, Cassidy from Overwatch's voice after realizing his hat was like a gallon witch hat. But in the beginning of the VOD...
Also, Mask is literally Majima from Liker's Recoil.
Your pitch up is still on.
That was.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna let you embarrass yourself. But yeah, Mask, Pumpkin Jester just reminds me of one of the main antagonists of the anime Licorice Recoil. Which is great, by the way. If you haven't watched it already, please do. It's really good.
Another fun fact, I used the pitch up specifically for Priscilla's voice because I only have one female voice.
Yeah. Nah, like... No, that was great, though. Priscilla is her. Thank you so much for Priscilla. She's such a cool character. You could easily do another VN in this universe if you wanted to. Like, easy. Yeah, go ahead and follow PACCHI if you're not already. Witcharoo Part 2 would be cool. For sure. But yes. And also, shoutouts to Tui. Thank you so much for carrying this. Another fun fact. I recognize some of the songs from Sinholic. Oh, you're making merch? Ooh. Oh shit. Slay? Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I know you have to go to bed.
I'm not playing Raft.
You are not playing Raft, but yes, please follow Tui if you haven't already. He is very fun. But damn, alright, merch. Merch time. I'm down for it. Shit.
I must be going.
Okay. I'm sorry for keeping you so long. Good luck with work tomorrow. Thank you so much for the voiceover, and let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Thank you everyone for watching. I know this was a relatively short stream, but I wanted to dedicate it to this game because PACCHI spent a lot of time working on it, and...
Thanks for having me.
Yep. To raid Shrek. I am not raiding Shrek. I will raid... Who do I want to raid? My mother should have voice acted. No. I know Magpie's saving up. But, oh god, my mother voice acting in a VLVA, or VN. Oh, that'd be so much. Okay. Let me go ahead and raid Hanashi Noir. I haven't raided her in a while. She's cool. Wally would die. No, Wally, please don't die. Alright. Let's go ahead and raid Kanashi. For all of you who have a sub, use the raid 2. That's me on my own head. Woo, woo, and there it goes. And for everyone else, please use raid 1. Give your best cafe welcome, or raid, to Kanashi. And I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, right! I made it a follower emote. Never mind. If you're following, as long as you're following, you have that emote. So you can just use raid 2. If you haven't already, and you want to, my Discord is a very active community and full of very fun people. So please, consider it. And here are my socials. Until next time, have a good night, everyone.